Hey everyone, so today I want to complain about complaining. And that is because I talk a lot, and I think everybody knows that who's subscribed to me. And I have so much stuff that I want to talk about and so many things in my head. My head is like all over the place whenever I'm trying to talk about a topic, and it just connects to this and that, and then those things connect, and I get lost in those things, but I don't want to cut them out because I feel like they're important to a degree. And that's just the start of what's wrong with trying to talk about any extensive topic. But there's so much more that's going on, and I just want to explain that so that everyone understands. And I also think that I found some solutions for this problem, so I felt like that would be important to put into a video. This video is not going to be that long. I'm just going to cut to the chase because I'm terrible with transitions. So for one, the tangents. Going on tangents is not fun, but it's just a thing that you do when your brain works that way. And the problem with that is when you're looking at any topic like extensively and you're dissecting it, you're already going to be talking about several different aspects of it. So when you go on these like brain tangents, they're not necessarily unrelated tangents. They can be important, but since your brain is connecting to it while you're talking about something else, that's not the right time to talk about it. And that creates a bit of a problem. So one thing that I started to do to fix this is to break up my videos in these segments just based off of whatever's coming out of my mouth. Now I know that some people say, well, write out a script or organize your stuff so that you can talk about everything in succession, but that doesn't work for me. And I talked about it in this video. The long story short of that is that, again, I have ADHD, so my brain just does not work like that. And for anybody who wants to say, well, I have ADHD and it doesn't affect me that way, it comes in different forms. And the way that it affects me makes it very hard for me to read. Like, I can read, I'm not dyslexic or anything, but I just get really distracted and it's like impossible to focus. Then I have to read everything like 10 times every time and cut all that out when editing. It just turns my video from, like, let's say I talk for a half hour, I'm gonna be talking for like 3 or 4 hours if I have to read everything that's in the script. But if I'm just talking off the top of my head, I can cut it down to 20 minutes, which is a lot better. So with tangents, the only way that I can remedy this issue to any degree is for me to just break up the topics as they come out. And if I can notice that something that I'm talking about later in a video is something that I brought up previously, I'll just cut that out and put that in the area where I'm talking about it to try to keep everything organized. Or I'll just put part 1, and then when I come back to it, I'll say part 2. So that way you can flip through the video to see the parts that you want to see and stuff like that. So even though I found those solutions, it doesn't change the fact that my videos are long and I have a lot to say. And because of that, when you're a small channel, YouTube just has less to work with to test your content on people because you don't have much of an audience and they're not going to just throw it to a bunch of strangers that often. So I have to find a way for YouTube to understand more about it. And it's impossible to upload these long, intricate videos regularly. There's so much more that I want to say on this subject, but I'm not going to do that until I make a certain video about TikTok, and whenever that happens I will link it here. But the long story short is I have to find some way to be able to upload regularly without having to think of a new topic every week and talk about it every week and then edit the out of it. I have to find something else to do. And so I plan to do more of this, which is just doing mini rants, because people have been also asking me, like, what's your next video going to be? What are you going to talk about next? And it's like, I don't know, I'm just making it up as I go. But I'll be in the middle of editing a certain video, and I just don't want to talk about what the exact topic will be next before I put it up, because everyone who's been on this channel knows all about the controversy that happened, and people will sabotage you when they understand what you want to do, because, you know, that's the whole point of having bad actors and stuff like that. So I'd rather just keep those ideas to myself and then just put them out. And it's also a surprise for everybody so that you don't know what's coming. But I figure I can still tell you the general topic in a sense without actually telling you what the topic is, as in like previews or hints or something. So For example, when I did the TikTok video, if I had did a little complaint about the government or a little complaint about something on TikTok, you wouldn't have necessarily known that I was going to do a TikTok rant about the ban, but you knew that I was going to talk about something in that area so that you have some idea of what to expect. So I figured that's what I'm going to start doing now. And this is not a preview to any longer topic. This is just its own video to introduce a new series that I'm doing. But the next mini rant that you see will probably be a preview to something. And if it's not, then it'll be a standalone. I'll probably mention it somewhere in the video. I say all this because I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to put out long videos every week and then just like give up, because that's not going to be fun. I've never produced videos that often, that much, that were that long. And I just know that that's what's going to happen if I try to do that. And I don't even know if I have the time anyway. But I'm also just tired of taking breaks. So to have already been on multiple breaks that I regret taking, and I was like, okay, you know, I don't want to do that anymore. I'll try not to. And then I go on the longest one that I've ever been on, and it wasn't even something that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to keep posting. I was so excited to make more videos. Like, the last break that I took, yeah, I wasn't ready to come back when I finally could, but it's because it was beyond my control why I couldn't come back. Part of it had to do with some sabotage from other people who were connected into my life by like a thread, and it's just like having to go through that for like a year where I just could not post. I'm coming back this time, and as much as I can help it, I'm not going anywhere. Like, as long as I'm here, as long as I'm alive, as long as I have a computer, I'm gonna be posting, and I'm gonna do everything that I can to post more often, because it's ridiculous. If you support my content, if you like what I do, or you just support me as a person, then like my videos and share them, and make sure that you're subscribed. And also leave comments, because all of those things help my content. If you just want to say, hey, I like this video, like, thanks for posting it, you can also say that, but that stuff helps me. And yeah. Point is, you're going to be seeing me upload more often. I don't really know if I'm ever going to do YouTube shorts on this channel. If I do, I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing that. So if you have any suggestions for like shorts that I can make, then let me know, and I will make those too, because they don't take very long to edit. But yeah, with all that being said, that's all I have to talk about today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.